Okay, so today we will talk about bodybuilding. All right. So it's okay to lift weights and stuff. It's okay to eat right. It's okay to, take care of yourself. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you make that the primary focus of your life. This is when we have problems. This is when we have a sin that's called idolatry. Okay? This is when, instead of being dependent on God, you're dependent on fitness, bodybuilding to get you through. All right? Some have come even to the point of using steroids. And you ended up like Rich Pina. Rich Pina passed away. The steroid use. That's the thing. That is something that, the Bible talks about pharmakia, which is sorcery, augmenting drugs to augment the body that God gave you. All right? You have women taking these steroids, and they no longer look like a female. Voice deep, body looking more like a man than a woman, hair loss, etc. Those are the consequences. Okay. And with that, even death could be the consequence, all right? Some of these women have even gone into the sex trade, all right? It's a sad situation because they augmented their bodies that, it may hurt them from getting hired on certain jobs, okay? These are the consequences for chasing after vanity. Like I said, there are bodybuilders that, male bodybuilders who augmented their bodies and it affected their brains. Their brains. These men have done horrible acts. They've done horrible acts to their girlfriends, been serial abusers, okay? And done horrible acts towards women because the brain has been deformed due to steroid use, okay? The Bible talks about exercise profited little, okay? Doesn't profit much compared to working on your salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? So that's what we have to understand, because to be honest with you, bodybuilding, you're not going to get those looks and stares when you're 60 years old, 70 years old. You're not going to get that. Bodybuilding is a youthful sport. I mean, yeah, you do have competitions and stuff, but, it's not something that will last forever. And another thing, it's just like you know, women and men half naked, you know, causing people to lust. And like I said, and also, once again, with female bodybuilders, there is not much pay in it unless you are going into the sex trade. That's just a fact. Being a female bodybuilder is kind of like joining the WNBA. Okay? Not much pay into it. You get a little notoriety, but it's not much pay into it. Unless you're doing other things. Okay? It's just really a pit of degeneracy once you've done the research. Okay? When it comes to that. A whole lot of things. Gay for play. It's a whole lot. The rabbit hole is deep. Very, 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 very deep. There's nothing wrong with exercising, keeping your body healthy, eating the right foods. Okay? But each and every one of us has to ask that question. Is bodybuilding taking you away from God? If you're honest, yes. If you're competing, yes, it will take you away from God. Definitely. The hours you have to put in, the meat that you have to buy. Okay? The pounds of meat you have to consume. Okay? Yeah, it's gonna take you away. There'll be times that the Lord may ask you to fast. There is when the rubber will meet the road. Okay? That's the thing. It's a sport that demands all of you. And Christ over time will demand all of you too. The more you get closer, the more he'll want more of your time. The more he'll want you to do things. The more he will speak to you. That small voice. He will want more from you. Okay? The Lord is consuming fire. Okay? That's the whole point. He wants you to give up your will to him. He says the world is not our home. Yeah, it's the truth. It's up to you, up to each and every one of us what we want to do. Because basically we're in a spiritual wilderness. And if you read the Bible in the Old Testament, very few people made it to the promised land. Very few people made it. The old generation, most of them, they died in the promised land. Only the young generation and Joshua and Caleb from the old generation made it into the promised land. It's that serious. Okay? So we got to choose this day who we're going to serve. That's what we got to do. That's what we have to do. He never said it'd be easy. He said it would be hard. And this is the type of stuff that's rarely talked about. It's rarely talked about. Because it won't get that many views, clicks. But that's okay. That's okay. Peace and God bless.